What is up, everybody? JD Marlins 15 here, back at it again with another video for you guys today. And so here we are with 2017 MLB Previews episode here for all the games in the major leagues today in August 14. The Phillies against the Padres will be the MLB.TV game of the day. So that is the game you guys are going to be watching in the background right there. So we got 11 games in store in the major leagues today. So let's find out who are going to be the teams playing today. For the first game will be the Cleveland Indians taking on the Boston Red Sox at 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time at Fenway Park. The Indians are 63-52. The Red Sox are 67-50. Let's take a look at the two starters. Trevor Bauer is starting for the Indians. Bauer has been excellent in his last 3 starts with 3 straight outings of 7+ innings with only 1 run allowed in each. That equals his career best streak of such performances. And the starter for the Red Sox is Doug Fister. The sinker baller hopes to replicate the success he had 2 weeks ago against the Indians when he held them to 5 hits and 2 runs over 7 2/3 innings. Lifetime against the Tribe, Fister is 6-4 with a 3.07 ERA in 17 starts. So next up, the next game will be the Subway Series. The New York Mets against the New York Yankees at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time at Yankee Stadium. The Mets are 53-62. The Yankees are 61-55. This game will be broadcasted on ESPN. Rafael Montero is the starter for the Mets. Manager Terry Collins admitted the Mets have few rotation options left beyond Montero, who is 0-4 with a 6.48 ERA since the start of July. That will change once Matt Harvey and the others return, but for now, Montero retains a starting spot. And the starter for the Yankees is Luis Cessa. Right-hander Luis Cessa will start in place of the injured Masahiro Tanaka in the series opener versus the Mets. Cessa has made 4 starts this season and has allowed 14 runs, 12 earned in his 17 1/3 innings, 6.23 ERA as a starter. The next game will be the Tampa Bay Rays against the Toronto Blue Jays at 7:07 p.m. Eastern Time at Rogers Center. The Rays are 59-60. The Blue Jays are 56-61. The starter for the Rays is Jake Odorizzi. Odorizzi struggled with his pitch count early in his last start Wednesday versus the Red Sox, throwing 55 pitches in the first 2 innings. He got nailed on the foot by a line drive, but the Rays are hopeful he can make his next start in Toronto. And the Blue Jays starter will be Nick Tepesch. Tepesch allowed 5 runs on 8 hits over 4 1/3 innings during his last start against the Yankees. He has a temporary hold on a rotation spot at least until Joe Biagini is properly stretched out at AAA Buffalo. The next game will be the San Francisco Giants against the Miami Marlins at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time at Marlins Park. The Giants are 47-72. The Marlins are 56-60. The Marlins have just come from sweeping the Colorado Rockies in 3 games, so I'm very happy about that. Most of you should know I'm a Marlins fan, judging by the title of my channel name and my banner. So the Giants starter will be Ty Blach. Blach has thrown at least 7 frames in each of his last 5 outings. He has won both of his starts in August, including last Tuesday's 6-3 win over the Cubs, in which the lefty allowed 7 hits and 2 runs across 7 innings. And the starter for the Marlins will be Adam Conley. Conley was roughed up for a season-high 11 hits and 5 runs Wednesday versus the Nationals. The left-hander has lost his last 2 starts and hasn't been able to pitch at least 6 innings in them after doing so in his previous 3 starts. Next game will be the Cincinnati Reds against the Chicago Cubs at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time at Wrigley Field. The Reds are 49-69. The Cubs are 61-55. The starter for the Reds is Asher Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski took a shutout into the 6th inning, but threw a season-high 92 pitches and retired in his final frame with 2 homers allowed. But the club was thrilled with his performance overall and use of the 3 pitches and a good location. And the starter for the Cubs, it will be Jose Quintana. Quintana regressed slightly over his past 2 starts after 3 strong outings to begin his Cubs tenure, allowing 6 runs versus Arizona and 4 runs, 3 earned versus the Giants. That said, he's completed 6 innings in 4 of those 5 starts. The next game will be the Detroit Tigers against the Texas Rangers at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time at Globe Life Park in Arlington. The Tigers are 53-64. The Rangers are 56-60. The Tigers starter is Michael Fulmer. Fulmer is currently on the disabled list with ulnar neuritis, but he's doing his between starts routine with the goal of returning from the DL to the Tigers rotation Monday in Texas, where he tossed a 4-hit shutout last August. And the starter for the Rangers will be Martin Perez. Perez is coming off his strongest start of the season on Wednesday. He held the Mets to 3 hits and a run on a solo homer by Wilmer Flores in 8 innings, his longest outing of the year, and the first with fewer than 5 hits allowed. The next game will be the Atlanta Braves against the Colorado Rockies at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time at Coors Field. The Braves are 52-63. The Rockies are 65-52. And the starter for the Braves will be Julio Teheran. Teheran took the loss in 4 of his past 5 starts, including his final 3 starts in July. He has allowed 8 earned runs in 10 innings over his past 2 starts. And starting for the Rockies will be Chad Bettis. Bettis will take the mound to complete his comeback from testicular cancer surgery last November. He began chemotherapy in March after finding out the disease had spread, and he went 0-3 with a 4.24 ERA in 6 games, 5 starts in the minors. The next game will be the Houston Astros against the Arizona Diamondbacks, playing at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time at Chase Field for an interleague series. The Astros are 72-45. The Diamondbacks are 65-52. The starter for the Astros is Colin McHugh. McHugh is making 5th start of the season after missing the first 3.5 months with an elbow injury. He had 2 consecutive 6-inning 1-run outings before getting tagged for 7 runs and 9 hits Wednesday in Chicago. The Diamondback starter will be Zach Greinke. Greinke suffered his first home loss of the year last time out against the Dodgers on Wednesday. On the season, he is 10-1 with a 2.52 ERA, 24 earned runs in 85 2/3 innings pitched, and 103 strikeouts in 13 starts at Chase Field. The next game will be the Kansas City Royals against the Oakland Athletics at 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time at the Oakland Coliseum. The Royals are 59-58. The Athletics are 52-66. Jake Junis will be the Royals starter. Junis is expected to be officially recalled from AAA Omaha to make the start against the A's, replacing the injured Trevor Cahill. Junis last pitched for the Royals August 6th against the Mariners and was superb, 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. And Jarrell Cotton will start for the Athletics. Cotton took the loss against the Mariners on August 9, giving up 6 runs in 6 innings. Cotton allowed 8 hits, including 3 homers, but reached 100 pitches for the first time since June 18. Well, we have 2 games left, and the next game is the Baltimore Orioles against the Seattle Mariners at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time at Safeco Field. The Orioles are 58-60. The Mariners are 59-60. The starter for the Orioles will be Kevin Gausman. The right-hander remains 1 win shy of matching his career high, and is coming off his worst start in more than 3 weeks, in which he was tagged for 4 runs over 5 1/3 innings and took the loss against the Angels. And Giovanni Gallardo will make the start for the Mariners. The veteran right-hander is 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA in 4 starts since rejoining the rotation, and 5-7 with a 5.38 ERA on the season. Now he faces the Orioles team he pitched for last year before being acquired by Seattle in a trade for Seth Smith. And the next and final game of the night, it's the Philadelphia Phillies against the San Diego Padres, playing at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time at Petco Park. The Phillies are 43-72. The Padres are 51-66. And the starter for the Phillies is Jared Eichhoff. Eichhoff snapped the franchise record 17-start streak of 6 or fewer innings pitched Wednesday against the Braves in Atlanta. He allowed 2 runs in 6 2/3 innings, giving him a 3.10 ERA in his past 7 starts. And Travis Wood will start for the Padres. Wood came to the Padres at the deadline, and in 3 starts for San Diego, he's gotten worse in each. He allowed 6 runs, 5 earned in Cincinnati on Wednesday, and was most frustrated with his 4 walks, doubling his previous season high. So that's gonna do it for the episode, guys. Only 11 games today, so I'm sorry this video couldn't be longer. Tomorrow there will be 15 games on tab, so I will be covering or trying to cover those games for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be posting some more videos to make up for the short video today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.